sun has made an appearance. I don't think it's going to last very long based on what I'm seeing, but I think I'll take this opportunity to stroll down to the stream, see what the water level's like, and check the SD card, see if we got any interesting visitors. So yeah, let's go do that. Well, that looks pretty fresh. Oh, there you are. Good girl. Anyone looking for a toboggan? Looks like I have a spare one. How about a brush? If you don't need the toboggan, maybe a brush is what you're looking for. I remember showing this little gem in a previous video. Trying to make out, it's hard to say with all the rust, but I see the word motors. Man, I mean, this thing is ancient, but I can't make out the rest. Very interesting. Good girl. Yeah, so this is a really nice spot. We're at the top of a pretty huge rock outcropping here. So from here, you can kind of see the stream through the trees there. See if I can zoom in. And just a very nice view from up here of the forest area of the property. It's nice because it's not too dense, so you know there's room to move down there, and I gotta work on getting some trails in so I can use the side-by-side and gather up any wood that might be useful. But very cool. So one of the cameras I use, just a heads up, this is Spy Point. I think it's called the Link Cellular. It's just absolutely terrible in many respects. I've had to replace it twice under warranty. They ship me refurbished units. But the worst thing is it's not even waterproof. So every time I have to go through this little routine where I take all the batteries out, I have to clean the battery case and then remove the rust and water inside as best I can. I mean, the housing shuts tight, but clearly they haven't figured out how to weatherproof their unit. So I would give this one a hard pass unless something's changed in the last year or two. But generally, I'm not impressed. I much prefer my stealth cams, the cellular one that we have in another area. So that's what I would replace this with. Just FYI. Yeah. So since I'm ranting, I might as well add too that they use a micro SD card. You can maybe see it right there. So try popping that sucker out in minus 30 degrees during January. You certainly can't do it with gloves on. So just another reason I would not purchase this brand. I mean, use a full-size SD card for God's sakes. Aha. There you are. So something else I'm looking to wrap up is this light I installed. I didn't have the proper two-prong cord to test it out, so I need to pick up one of those. I'm just curious to see if it's going to cast enough light for the shop, and combined with the smaller one I have over there, to be sufficient, so I don't have to add another one. And then what I plan to use, at least I hope it works, is this wireless remote. So that'll plug into the anchor, and then I can either keep the remote on my keychain or just kind of mount it on the inside of the door. Just don't want to be fumbling in the dark, you know, for a small chain that's hanging down. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I got that light mounted. I didn't love this job. It was kind of awkward to say the least, but brought all the wires down to this main power bar here, and then the one plug into the anchor. So let's see what happens. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's nice and bright. Huh. What a difference. Okay, so I just plugged in the wireless control. So this goes directly into the anchor, which then goes into the power bar, and hopefully remotely I can turn on the AC powered LED lights. So let's see what happens. Nice. And that was literally without any configuration. I just plugged it in, grabbed the remote, and clicked it, and we're off to the races. Sweet. Let me try it from further back. So let's say I'm coming in the door. It's dark as hell and I need light. Boom. Nice. What do we got? Be careful, Kimber. You stay there. Come on. Hey. Good girl. So one of the items on my agenda for today is to mount a small toolbox on the tongue of this trailer. It's a bit challenging because, I mean, it's kind of a funky design with the off-center beam. And even more challenging is when the jack is in the travel position, the foot, which you cannot rotate, actually extends past this beam here. So what that means is you can't put a box, you know, anywhere, you know, where you traditionally might mount it. Not to mention it's really wide from one end to the other. The custom boxes that you can mount to the side by PJ Trailer are way too expensive for my liking. So I'm going another route. I'm going to use this small space here. Okay, so between here, I'm just going to mount a small box. I'll show you that in a second, and hopefully that does the trick. It won't interfere with any of my tie-down points too, which is nice. May not look pretty, but it should be functional. We'll see. So here's the box I settled on. It's actually an old red toolbox that was kind of gathering dust in the shop, but looking at the options I had as far as positioning it on the tongue of the trailer, this worked the best. And I did a little bit of a test run, you know, putting in the straps and all the pieces I want to carry around. They all fit in there fine, so no issues. Might look a little goofy, but it's going to work. The unfortunate thing is, while I was painting, of course, I went into the shop to grab a rag, and by the time I came back, it was raining. So it totally messed up the first coat that I put on. So now I got to figure out how to fix that up. But anyway, I will check back with you once it's in place. Okay, so I finished drilling the 4 holes for the truck box. That's some tough metal, let me tell you. Anyway, I'm going to apply some fluid film to help keep the rust in check, and then we'll start mounting it up. Okay, so I managed to muddle my way through this little project. The box is installed. Not perfect. There is 3 coats of matte black spray paint on there, which I needed because, as you'll see, this was originally bright red. But anyway, it should serve the purpose of carrying all the straps and related bits and pieces, because I am prone to forget those kind of things. Let's see if I can get this popped open with one hand here. And it's nice because it has like a deep lid, so you can actually get a fair bit of stuff in there. This bag is just axle straps and some D-rings. And then the bag below here is the actual pack of Ratchet straps I picked up. Really good stuff. Those are really high quality straps. Down here, I did put some flat rubber washers. They weren't the greatest. In fact, one's come up, so I need to fix that one up. But just, you know, help seal it a little bit better. Underneath, I did kind of sand it down. I put some fluid film after a touch-up on the paint. So hopefully that'll help keep the rust in check for some time. But yeah, all in all, haven't done anything like this before, so I guess I'm pretty happy with it. Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to Thursday. Another rainy, dreary day here. This started, I want to say, late yesterday morning and just has not stopped. So once again, everything's drenched, and soggy and messy. Of course, Kimber is tracking mud all over the place. Gotta love it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Mother Nature won out. I was not able to get to the outdoor projects as I had hoped. So we'll pick those up at a later time. Gonna head back to the city this afternoon actually. So this officially concludes our adventure. I should have 2, maybe 3 videos though to share. We managed to get a number of things done, which is always good. So yeah, we'll have those out for you soon. As always, thank you for spending some time with us here at the cabin. If you can like, subscribe, share, all that's great. And comment too. I mean, let us know if you have any suggestions on what we're doing here, or if there's something you'd like to see. Q and I read them together, and just gives us a chance to get to know you a little bit better and what's going on in your part of the world. So yeah, that would be awesome. Otherwise, we'll be checking back with you soon. I got lots of editing in my future. So take care. We'll see you soon, and ciao for now.